Oh, really, Owens?
Yeah.
Enoch, can we just start with, have you been in touch with Faf du Plessis, and what have the natures of those conversations been?
Yeah, I have. Actually, this morning as well. So now we've been having good chats. I've managed to obviously utilize the time that I've had the last sort of 2 weeks to touch base with a lot of players, especially guys that obviously are currently based here at the moment. They're not playing overseas, so Faf was one of the guys before obviously left for just a short spell in the UK in preparation for the test series. So yeah, we've had some great chats, honest chats, and yeah, it's just the journey, looks exciting, especially for this Indian series. Yeah, there's good energies, there's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of confidence. Guys obviously are working in emotional and mental space, but from what I'm gathering so far, the guys are very, very excited. Yeah.
Just one thing, there was, I don't know if you've done it or you've mentioned it yet, but have you got a batting coach for the test side?
We're almost there. We're almost there.
What's the hold up?
Well, just a couple of details that we just need to confirm, and soon, hopefully soon in the next sort of couple of days, we'll announce the batting coach for the test team.
Is it going to be a local guy? There was some speculation that you might do like what New Zealand did in Sri Lanka, getting an actual Sri Lankan consultant to help.
Yeah, I mean, we are also looking into that. We're looking into someone that can help us from a batting, and obviously because the whole team can bat as well. It's just to give ourselves the best chance to tackle the challenges that lies ahead, against spin. To execute our skills a lot better, batting front, and also to ensure that the spinners also benefit, so that we're all prepared in all areas. We're just not focusing on one department. So we are in talks with someone as well to help us in that aspect.
Was perhaps that someone around us yesterday? No, coach, no. Just how great help is it that guys can go away overseas, help get the match preparation that is always needed before a big series like this, with everybody playing overseas and so forth?
No, I mean we're talking, experienced guys. Maharaj has been playing a lot of 4-day cricket, which, it's really going to help us in those conditions in India, because at the end of the day, the best practice is out in the middle, especially in such a competition like county cricket, where it does stretch an overseas player. It gets the best out of the overseas players, the best preparation that you can actually ask for. And the fact that we still have almost 2 weeks prior to the first test, for guys just to acclimatize and cover all bases. But I mean, you can't take away the experience the guys have gained over the years. And the fact that they're playing good cricket overseas, it really, really goes a long way. Instead of bringing them back here and the only thing you could have here is practice, and that's not going to be enough. So I'm very confident. I'm comfortable as well that guys are getting some red ball cricket, because there's been a lot of white ball cricket in the last couple of months. So it's good. It's good for the guys to get into that sort of space.
Everyone has pretty much started now, all over the world playing. Are the boys feeling a little bit left behind?
No, not really. Like I said, the fact that some have been involved in T20 leagues recently, going into the T20 series, it does help them. And also, there's been a lot of cricket in the last sort of year, and it's good. It's good for the guys just to also step away from the game for a month, do something else, reconnect with family and friends, and do whatever they need to do. I think you do need that mental freshness, especially what has happened over the last couple of months. So, like I said, it's just having reconnected with the guys the last couple of days. There's just that fresh energy. There's the guys are really looking forward to what lies ahead. So I'm just happy that some of the guys are here. Some of the guys are competing. I mean, we just had Shemza just came back doing Proteas. They've been involved in the T20 Blast overseas. So, there's nothing that will beat game time.
Coach, your some sort of evaluation of what happened in Sri Lanka and how things happened, especially the batting side, and also the tour in India before. was that more a mental or technique application, and how much of that have you started sorting out without even getting the test team together to actually look at the plans to go to India?
Yeah, I think it was a bit of everything. It's just the most important thing is just to create, have clarity in terms of our approach, and back it 100%. We can't find ourselves in a very confusion space. If we're gonna attack, how do we attack? How do you guys also understand their own game? That's gonna be important. And the fact that guys are hurting, it's never a healthy result. What has happened in the past, especially in the subcontinent, but there's a strong sense of guys want to turn it around, because the reality is that in this cycle now, between now and 2023, there's going to be a lot of cricket in the subcontinent. I know it's a lot more to do white ball cricket, but red ball cricket, there's a lot at stake with Test Championship and T20 World Cups and 50 over World Cups. So there's so much more to play for, and the squad is really keen to turn things around. We will use the positives from the past experience, but also, the Indian team, they're in a slight transition phase. You've seen some of the new faces now against West Indies, so we'll see. At the end of the day, we'll see what they prepare, but we gotta ensure that we're well prepared no matter what conditions we play under. Yeah.
South Africa haven't played in the 3 test venues that you guys are going to be at before. What do you make of those venues? What are you expecting condition-wise?
Obviously, from my coaching experience, you always try and prepare worst case scenario and how you're going to deal with that. So we are expecting spinning conditions, but if it doesn't spin, then we need to go back to how we normally play, and so that's going to be important. That like I said, all round, we're well prepared for whatever conditions we get confronted with. Yes, those areas. It's we've never played there, but a lot of guys have played IPL cricket. That experience and the type of information that we've been receiving from our performance analyst, Prasanna, it's so key in helping us well in advance to prepare for whatever we're going to be getting. And the fact that some of the A team guys that will be involved in the test series, they obviously they're out there now playing. They're going to be playing the 4-day series against the Indian A team, so that will also give them some sort of ground to work from. But again, with the new way going forward, is going to be whatever condition we get confronted with. Let's be the better team. Let's ensure that we find a way and make it work in whatever situation we find ourselves in. So we look forward to the challenge, and that's something we're not going to back down from. We're going to ensure that we play our best cricket to put ourselves in a winning position.
What are you anticipating from India? You've had a look at them now against West Indies.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't had a lot of time to watch the opposition. I've asked the performance analyst to look a lot more into it. As soon as I touched down in India, I'll spare myself a couple of hours just to go through the opposition, obviously from a T20, and as soon as they announce the test squad, obviously then we'll go through the opposition. But most of the guys, we've played against so many occasions. So we also don't want to be investing so much energy on the opposition, because we also need to find our own way going forward for the next 4 years. And hopefully I form part of that plan, obviously, as a coach. But yeah, we want to be coming back from India with some sort of a blueprint to hand over whoever's going to be taking the positions full time. So it's not just about the now; it's also long term, how we're going to become successful as South African cricket. So yeah, there's a lot of work that's been done behind the scenes, and for me, it's going to be important that we're clear in terms of the strategy we're gonna go with into our T20 and for the Test cricket here.
What is the strategy for the T20? There's a major goal on the horizon with the T20 World Cup.
Yeah,
so what sort of strategy do you want to impart on the team? What sort of style do you want to see from them in that format?
Yeah, if if you look at us as South Africans, we are quite aggressive when it comes to the battlefield. So we like to adopt that, and that's something that is not brand new to the team as well. It's been there, and we just need to trust it and commit to it 100% over a period of time. And so we are going to fine tune a couple of things, which hopefully soon we can share. But obviously a lot of things will remain internal, and hopefully we can display that, and people will be able to see, especially our South African public. They'll be able to see that. But ultimately, I mean, we've got I think we've got about 20 T20 matches between now and the T20 World Cup. So there's still plenty of time to fine-tune our best strategy going into Australia, and obviously and so on going into India the following year, and so on. But our job is to find the right type of players that will play the type of brand of cricket that we've been speaking about over the years. Obviously positive, but we can't just speak about it. We need to implement it, and then we need to ensure that our cricketers are in the best frame of mind to play that type of brand of cricket. So we are entertainers at the end of the day. So we need to entertain and help the country move forward.
If I can ask for Ken, Coach, how important will be the MSL T20, and your thoughts obviously on how things went down yesterday, seeing that it's that year, there will be a lot of players that want to put their hands up for Proteas selection going to the T20 World Cup. So how important will it be, and how difficult will it be for you as a coach looking into it, or how easy will it be having won it as a coach last year?
I've had to sort of detach myself from the feeling that I was part of it in the last year, and obviously with the draft that took place yesterday. So it was a different feel, but just being neutral, it was very exciting just to see just the strength of the teams. And obviously there were a few that didn't make it. It's one of those things, but if I look in general across the board, I just thought, well, it's very, very good teams, very strong. And that's also going to be another platform for us to see what's available, what is out there, what are we actually missing on that can actually form part of this piece, that can play the aggressive attacking cricket that we're looking for. That can, not just from a skills point of view, cricketing skills, but also from a mental and emotional side. The type of character that we're looking for, which we will still going to find the right type of DNA that fits us South Africans, which is going to be important to fit into the strategy that that's going to be successful, that we believe it will be successful for the Proteas, in not only in series but in World Cups as well. So that's MSL. It's going to be a massive platform, because you got MSL, you've got the ODIs and the T20s against England, and you've got Australia, you've got India. So this next couple of months is going to be exciting to see what sort of players we can work with going into our winter, which are still plenty of games against West Indies, against Sri Lanka, against Pakistan leading into the World Cup. So, and we need to help whoever's going to be full-time to have that strong base to work with, because at some point in the next sort of 6 months we need to create stability and create clearer direction in terms of how we're going to tackle the World Cup in T20, the World Cup in Australia.
What have these last couple of weeks been like? I mean, we're in this interim phase. I guess you're still trying to figure out how the lines of communication work with Corey and all of that. What's been the biggest challenge in this last little period for you?
Yeah, it's hard to sort of pinpoint a particular challenge. I mean, it's a lot has been happening behind the scenes to find the best formula going into India. Yes, everything was done in a short period of time, but that is not an excuse. It's for me, it's an exciting challenge. Having sleepless nights for the good cause. So there's been serious amount of work behind the scenes, and now we slowly get in there. We've been working hard enough to ensure by the time we come together as a group, that we're able to create a clear direction and structure, because we still have a bit of time in India, and with all the players from the A team joining us in India, we need to create that formula for us that's going to be successful in a short period of time. So yeah, it's been exciting. It's been, like I say, it's been a lot of hours. You've mentioned, communication lines, all those things, and guys have been brilliant. The support staff, the organization itself has been very, very supportive in terms of helping me be in the best place, and mentally and emotionally, to ensure that I deliver the right things for the team.
So just on that support staff, most of the guys have been involved with the Proteas sort of off and on recently. Lance Klusner brought in a little bit from the cold. Just what are you hoping that he will bring to the mix?
I mean, he's got plenty of experience. He's someone that has embraced his way of dealing with white ball cricket. It's something that he enjoys. He's been around the world, obviously, not just from a playing experience, but in the last couple of years he's been involved in T20 leagues around the world, and he's gonna, I see him making a serious impact, not just with the players, but I think as a whole with us, the coaching staff, and sharing some of the ideas that have worked in terms of the brand of cricket that we're going to play. And just chatting to him, it's very exciting. He's very excited about the journey that lies ahead, and he's got good ideas that obviously we'll unpack as we go along to help the batters to be the best that they can be from that perspective. So yeah, so it's not just going to be about the batting front, but I think just in general, the amount of value that we believe is going to add in the next sort of month is going to be immense.
Coach, just a message to the Springboks, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole lot has been happening in recent times. So yes, we didn't have the best of World Cups, but we strongly believe that the Springboks, with the squad obviously that they have, we strongly believe that they will be bringing it home, and we wish them all the best. Obviously, Rassi and the boys. We strongly believe that they will play some exciting rugby. It's an exciting challenge, and the type of rugby they've been playing leading up to the World Cup is very, very exciting, and it has given the public a lot of confidence. So all the best to the Springboks, and we'll be keeping a very close eye on while we're in India.
Thanks.
Thanks.